Okay, I'm back. This camera, if you've seen some of my other videos, this camera loves turning off. So, I'm not sure where it stopped, but we're on step 2, stepping down. What would it mean to you? So, you said, I want to make $1 million. Okay, what would that mean to you if you made $1 million? That's all we're doing. We're just asking the question, what would it mean? You've told me what you want literally. Now we're getting into the symbolic. What does that $1 million symbolize to you? Let's take this out of the literal realm. So another way to ask that question could be, how would it feel to you if you were to receive what you want? So what would it mean to you? How would you feel if you received that $1 million? Yet another way to ask the question would be, what emotions, meaning words, or feelings, meaning sensations in your body, would you imagine would be created within you if you were to receive that? So let's just go through it just real quickly. I say I want $1 million. What does that mean to me? If I'm not sure what that would mean to me, okay, what would it feel like? What kind of emotions would be created? What kind of sensations? You see where we're going? We're taking it out of this literal, I want $1 million. Great, here's your 10-step process to get $1 million. Here's your 10-step process to lose 100 pounds. Here's your 10-step process to want. We're taking it out of the literal. We're going right into the symbolic. So, very important question. What would that literal want, what would it mean to you? In my experience, I have found this to be an important step into digging deeper into what it is I truly want in life. What we are doing now is taking it out of the literal into the symbolic or the metaphorical realm. So, let's ask some interesting questions here. Might this be true? All of our literal wants have a deeper symbolic meaning to them. Might everything we literally say we want, everything, have a deeper symbolic meaning? That's why we got to be reflective and find out. This is the growing down. This is this feminine approach of being reflective, asking questions. Might this also be true? Until we step out of the literal and into the symbolic, we are trapped chasing our literal wants and goals that never truly fulfill us. So if you said, I want to make $1 million and I just, perfect, and I helped you do it. What if that's not really what you really wanted? But we never asked the question. So now you made $1 million, and guess what? You still feel empty inside. You still feel of wanting something. But we never asked the questions of what it meant. So now you got to make another $1 million, because maybe it wasn't $1 million I wanted. Maybe it was $2 million. Maybe $3 million. Maybe you need to lose more weight. Maybe you need to get stronger. You need to run faster. Maybe you need to get another degree. Maybe that's what you need. Those are just literal what you want. As you'll find out, there's a deeper want that's in there. If we don't ask these questions, you might be chasing these literal wants and goals your whole life, only to find out there was a deeper meaning all along that you were running by. What is it that you really desire in life? Are you willing to go deeper? Are you willing to ask that question? What do you want? Looking back to what you stated your want would mean to you, what would that mean? So now, if you could ask that question, what would it mean to you? And you could answer that question, then what would that mean to you? And here's the next question. And what would that mean to you? Do you see where we're going with this? You say, I want to make $1 million. Great, what would that mean to you? It would mean that I'm financially secure. Perfect. What would that mean to you? That would mean that I'm this. What would that mean to you? And you could ask that question indefinitely as you dig and dig and dig and find out more and more and more about what it really means. So this process of asking what would it mean can continue as long as we like or as long as we need to, until we have gotten down closer to what it is we truly are looking for in that literal want. Let's use an example. Let's make this real. Jane Doe comes in and says, I literally want to lose 100 pounds. Perfect. What if I don't do anything else and I help her lose 100 pounds? Is that what she really wants? We're going to find out. At least in this case, for Jane Doe in this manual, no. So if I helped her lose 100 pounds, yes, It will help her health. It will improve a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. There may be a lot of health-related reasons why she needs to lose this 100 pounds. Self-confidence reasons. But it's not what she really, really wants. And that's what we're here to discover, what you really want. So she says, I literally want to lose 100 pounds. Okay. Jane, what would that mean to you? Well, it would mean that I could fit into my clothes better. Okay. And what would that mean to you? It would mean that I could wear some of my dresses again. And what would that mean to you? It would mean that I will be attractive. What would that mean to you? It would mean that my husband would find me attractive. What would that mean to you? Well, that would mean that my husband will love me. What would that mean to you? Well, that would mean that my husband would want to give me his attention. What would that mean? Well, that would mean that I would matter to him. My next question would be this. We've kind of finished here. We've gotten down pretty deep. And Jane's saying that what she wants is she wants to matter to her husband. Sounds like what she's saying. She doesn't really want to lose 100 pounds. She wants to matter to her husband. She wants to feel attractive. She wants to be loved. She wants attention, which all means she wants to feel like she matters, that there's some value. She's valued. But I have a question. Is Jane really wanting to matter to her husband? Is there still deeper we can go? Or does she really want to matter to herself? Could it be true that although Jane does want and may need to lose weight for various reasons, Jane's real desire is to matter to herself? So, if Jane came in to see me and said, I want to lose 100 pounds, I said, is that what you really want? Oh yeah, that's what I really want, Matt. I really want to lose 100 pounds. Is that really true? Is that what she really wants? Or is that just an outer layer to what she wants? The real core of what she wants is she wants to matter to herself. Now, again, it doesn't mean that we don't go through an exercise and diet program or whatever, if it's a financial goal, whatever. You still need to set a budget and do all that stuff. But what if we never actually talked about it? What if we never acknowledged and respected that what you really want, Jane, is to matter to yourself? Same thing as if she came in and had some business goal or financial goal. It's not that. That's not really what she wants. So what if we help Jane achieve her goal of losing 100 pounds but never figured out what she really desires in life? Would she then have to chase after another goal to feel that she matters? Well, yeah, because we never got to helping her matter to herself. She just lost 100 pounds, or she just made $1 million. But she still doesn't matter, excuse me, she still doesn't matter to herself. $1 million can't help you matter to yourself. Learning how to matter to yourself more helps you matter to yourself more. The money, the weight, they are a reflection of things going on in deeper levels, but they don't solve anything. They don't address anything at those deeper levels. You'll have to chase after something else now. Because now the 100 pounds is gone. Now the financial troubles are gone. What else do I need to do to try to find like I matter? Because that's really what's going on. So, she'd have to chase after some goal. Now, what if she came and we didn't lose the 100 pounds? What if we stayed in the literal? So now we're saying, hey, we're stuck in the literal, lose 100 pounds. We can't see anything more than 100 pounds. We're not willing to go a little bit deeper. We do it, well, she might have to keep chasing after these goals the rest of her life. What's the flip side? What if she comes in and loses 100 pounds and then doesn't do it? What if she doesn't achieve her stated goal? Well, then that would only reinforce the shame cycle on why she doesn't matter. Oh, see, you're right. You don't matter. You couldn't lose the weight. You don't matter. You couldn't make the money. So you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you achieve this literal goal without getting into the symbolic realm, you're damned. Now you got to find another goal when you achieve it. And then another goal after that, and another goal, another goal. How many millions do you need to make? How many more degrees do you need? How much weight can you lose? How much stronger and faster and all these things can you get? And none of those are inherently bad. They're neither good nor bad. They just are. But do you see, if we don't get to the symbolic realm, we're stuck chasing after these things. That's the one side. The other side is, and if we don't hit that literal goal, then we're damned too. Because you're right, you don't matter. Look at, you couldn't do this, you couldn't achieve the goal. So I have a question. Let's consider that this is true. Okay, that when someone comes in and says, I want to lose 100 pounds, that's not what they really want. Let's assume that's true. For our next question. What would you do tomorrow if a friend came up to you and said, hey, I have a goal. I'm going to lose 100 pounds. Or any goal. I have a goal. I'm going to make $100. I have a goal. What would you say to them? Is there something you would like to ask yourself about what it is that you said you wanted? So, what would you say to your friend? I'm wondering if you would ask that same thing to yourself. Is there something that you would like to consider and ask those questions to yourself? How does this process of finding deeper meaning to our desires help us compassionately develop more inner awareness? So, how does this process of digging deeper, does it help us become more compassionate? Now I know what I really want in life. Oh my gosh, I've been over here lifting weights like crazy. I just wanted to be respected. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to make a bunch of money. I've been trying to get more degrees because I just want to be respected. And guess who I can't respect? I can't respect myself. So I've been trying to get the outside world to respect me because I can't do it myself. So I say, hey world, you better respect me. See all my degrees on the wall? See all the weights in the back? See all the whatever, money in my pocket? Whatever it is, you better respect me. Because guess what? I can't respect myself. That's what I've really wanted this whole time. So once I learn that, I now can be more compassionate to myself. And I have a lot more inner awareness. Does it mean that I stop lifting weights? Does it mean that I stop reading or going to school or trying to make money? No, it just means it gives it a deeper purpose now. Now I know I'm doing this to show respect to myself. At least most of the time. Does that make sense? Stepping down. What would that mean? It seems like a simple question, and it can be. And we've taken a lot of time on this, but it can be as quick as, hey, you want to lose 100 pounds? What would that mean? Okay, what would that mean? What would that mean? Down, 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 until the person goes, yeah, that's kind of it. That's as deep as I'm willing to go. Or we've kind of just, yeah, it's kind of it. That's kind of the depth of where we're going. Perfect. Now we know. You want to matter to yourself. I'm going to help you lose that 100 pounds, Jane Doe. But guess what? You're really here for to matter to yourself. So let's just get that, post it on the forehead, write it down. I want to matter to me. In the process of learning to matter to me more, I'm going to work on my weight because that's just a reflection of mattering more. Next, stepping up. Where does this lead? So, here's what I want. I want $1 million. I want 100 pounds. I figured out now a deeper meaning to this. Okay, where are we going with this? What next after you lose 100 pounds? What next after you make $1 million? Where is this going? What's the plan? What are you going to do it for? Why are you doing it? This is where we're going to talk about finding your love and living your dream. Now that we know more about what we want and what that would mean, where are we headed with this? How can we stay passionate for our wants and desires in life? Is there a way to live in the present moment while using the future to motivate us? I believe there is a way. That way is found in 2 levels of depth to this question, where does this lead? So, we all need to have some sense of where is this journey going. Yes, we have to live in the present moment. The present moment is my literal want. I've found now some depth to where that is. I've given that some kind of grounding. But now I need to know, where is this tree trunk headed? Where is it growing? I'm starting to dig my roots in, but where are we going? What kind of fruit is this tree going to produce? Well, there's two levels of depth to that question. Where does this lead? Number one, find your love. Having a love for your life gives you a sense of motivation and purpose. It passionately propels you on this journey. So, could it be true that when we find something we enjoy, we stay much more motivated in many areas of our life? So, that's what we're talking about. Find your love. How do we find what our love is? Well, what does that mean? Find my love. What are you passionate about? What do you love to do? Let's ask these questions. Here's what to ask to find what you love. What do you love to do? What do you love to do? What are you passionate about? Doesn't matter, whatever it is. Second question, what would you do even if you did not get paid for it? For some of us, that may be what you're currently doing in your occupation, or it may be just what you're doing with your free time. Either way, the objective is to find something that will motivate our wants. Example, if Jane loves working with dogs, how can she let her love motivate her to lose weight? So, we figured out she still needs to lose the 100 pounds. That still could be, that's very important, health reasons why. It's what she came in here for. But we know it's really about her mattering more to herself. But now, what are we going to do to stick the carrot out to help motivate her forward to now doing the things, changing the diet, these are masculine things. You have to do these things. You can reflect all you want on losing 100 pounds. You can reflect all you want on making $1 million. Your reflection most likely will not get any of those two accomplished. Would you say that's true? So how do we stay motivated to actually get off our rear end and do something about it? We find our love. So it doesn't have to be something huge. Hey, she loves working with dogs. Great! But I know that when I'm overweight, I can't do it. I know that if my finances are a mess, I can't do it. So having that as my love for life reminds me, when I want to make a decision that goes contrary to achieving that want, I can reflect on, why am I doing this? I'm not just here to lose 100 pounds. I'm here because I enjoy walking dogs. And if I continue to get heavier, I can't enjoy my love for life. My love for life is more important than binging right now on this, or this. My love for life is more important than sleeping in when I could be doing some exercise. Make sense? Have a love for life. It gives you, yes, that's why I'm doing this. Why drive all the way over here and work out? Why go shop and spend money on healthier food? Why do it all? If you have a love for life, that's why you do it all. So, here's the question. What do you love to do? What is it you love to do? There's a space provided if you'd like to answer that question. And can you use that as a way to motivate your future choices? How does what you love to do reflect to what your literal want was? Can we use that as a motivational tool to help you with your want? So that's finding your love. Next, let's talk about living your dream. We're getting a step deeper now. Love is just, what do you love to do? Dream, let's take a look at it. Could it be true that a dream for this life will push us past the rough times? When you have a big enough dream, you don't need a crisis. When you have a big enough dream, you do not need a crisis. If your dream is so huge that it's bigger than having cancer, could that dream help push you through everything that you need to do to fight this disease? I would say yes. If your dream is big enough, it can push you through a disease. But what if the dream is not big enough? What if the love is not big enough? And I have this small little dream. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't really thought about it. And this little love. And I got this huge crisis. I'm dying. What if we can increase that dream? It's a thought. I think it's a good thought. Are your dreams bigger than your current crisis? Are your dreams bigger than your current problems? Are your dreams bigger than your current problems? Do you have a dream? what to ask to find your dream. What do you want to accomplish with the remaining years of your life? That's what a dream is. A dream is, what do I love to do right now? That can be a deep question. A deeper question is, what's your dream? What do you want to do? You got X number of years, perhaps, here. What do you want to do with these remaining years? What would you like to accomplish? Second question, what would you enjoy creating? Whether a new creation or continuing one already started. So, have you already started creating a dream for life? Perfect. That's what you want to continue to create. Or you at a place in your life that you want to start a new creation. You want to start a new dream. You're at a phase where you're going, you know what? I want to head a different direction now. I want to have a new creation in my life. And that's going to passionately fuel me. Passion being a masculine energy. Passionately fuel me towards that literal want. You see how we're growing down is feminine? Very reflective. What would that mean? We're getting deeper. And now we're growing up. Now we're getting that masculine energy that we all have. We all have feminine, masculine energy. And we're playing off of that. We're using our own feminine and masculine parts to help ground us and motivate us forward in this growth process here. So, next page. What do you dream of doing with the rest of your time? Or are you already doing it? Can you use that as a way to motivate you through a crisis, a rebound, or a challenge? So if you find a dream for life, could you use that to push you through any crisis, any rebound, any challenge you find in life? I know that's true for me. When I have a dream, when I've said it to myself, I've thought about it, I've written it down, and I know this is my dream for life. This is why I'm going to push through this time right here. How does this process of finding something greater than yourself, greater than self, help us passionately pursue taking more responsibility for our creations? Interesting. I think this process of finding something greater, something much greater than who we are, passionately will help us take responsibility for what we're creating. So, my question, what are you creating in and with your life right now? What are you creating in your life? What are you creating with your life? Is that what you want to create in and with your life? If it is, great. If it's not, that's also great. Because my next question, if it's not, are you willing to take responsibility for what you've created so far? And are you willing to take responsibility to start a new creation with your life? Or to take this creation and turn it into something different? What do you want to create with your life? Is it the same thing you are creating? So,